Hi there, my name is Todd Hurst, and I am a cardiologist who specializes in the prevention of heart disease. Welcome to Your Health Questions Answered. Two common questions I get from my patients with high blood pressure are, what's the best way to take my blood pressure and how often should I take it? These are important questions because how you take your blood pressure can determine how accurate your numbers are. I will give you the best tips for getting accurate blood pressure numbers at home and also give you my recommendations for how often to check your blood pressure. At the end of the video, I will explain why taking your blood pressure at home can be very helpful for you and your doctor in deciding your treatment plan. Before we get started, I will emphasize that this information is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Don't make any decisions about your medical treatment without first talking to your doctor. The way that you take your blood pressure is really important to getting accurate blood pressure numbers. The first step is to get a good quality blood pressure monitor. Look at reviews or talk to the pharmacist to get the best recommendations. High quality blood pressure monitors are available at a relatively low cost, anywhere from $30 to $60. Be sure to get one that goes on your upper arm rather than the wrist, as those are typically the most accurate. The second step is to set the right environment for taking an accurate blood pressure. The ideal position is to sit in a flat back chair with your feet flat on the ground, legs uncrossed, and arms supported and resting comfortably at heart level. I also remind my patients to take the blood pressure when you are relaxed. It's supposed to go up when you are anxious or in pain. The third step is the most important and the most difficult, and that is to sit and wait for 5 minutes before you take your blood pressure. The reason it is so important to wait is that blood pressure typically drops on average about 10 points or 10 millimeters of mercury after waiting. In some people, there can be an even bigger drop. The blood pressure you obtain after sitting for several minutes is the most accurate one. If your blood pressure is quite variable, taking 2 or 3 readings a minute or so apart and averaging them can be useful. And as to when should you take your blood pressure, I recommend checking it at varying times because sometimes there is a significant difference in blood pressure depending on what time of day it is. The answer to how often you should take your blood pressure depends on your situation. If you have made a recent medication change or have blood pressure that is quite variable, taking it several times a week is reasonable. If your blood pressure has been stable for a long time, once or twice a month might be all you need. A word of caution about the frequency of blood pressure monitoring. Don't let it become an obsession. It is not uncommon for me to see patients who are checking their blood pressure 4 or more times a day. This is usually not necessary, and it does happen that the frequent monitoring and worrying about the blood pressure actually makes it higher. So why is checking your blood pressure at home important? One of the biggest reasons is that home blood pressure readings can be very helpful in determining your true blood pressure. You may have heard of white coat hypertension, which is a very real situation where the blood pressure in the doctor's office is falsely high. It's probably not surprising to you that blood pressure readings can be quite variable, but it may be surprising to know how challenging it is to know your true blood pressure. As an example of this, research studies have shown that about 2 out of every 3 blood pressure readings obtained in the doctor's office are not accurate when compared to longer-term monitoring. So home blood pressure readings can be very helpful for you and your doctor to decide how best to treat your blood pressure. If you're interested in improving your blood pressure and improving your health, you should download my completely free Quick Start Guide to Lower Blood Pressure. There's a link below this video. So now you know how to take your blood pressure to make sure you are getting the most accurate numbers, how often you should check your blood pressure at home, and why it's important. And as always, I recommend that you talk to your doctor to determine the best treatment for your high blood pressure. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share it with your friends and family, and be sure to subscribe. I would love to connect with you on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Instagram, and you can join my Better Health community at toddhurstmd.com, where we talk about your better health, better life, and better weight loss.